Good morning, dear students. How are you today? Here's our new lesson, Amazing Adventures. Lesson's objectives are 1. Read a rhyme about experiences they have and haven't had. 2. Talk about events in the past using the present perfect plus ever. 3. Ask and answer questions about adventures using the present perfect plus ever. 4. Recognize new vocabulary words. Let's recognize and identify some new vocabulary in your lesson. Look at this picture. You see a man diving underwater. He's using an oxygen bottle to breathe. So he's diving underwater. This is called diving. The second picture, as you see, there is a small boat on the surface of the water. When you move on the surface of the water with a boat or a ship, it's called sailing. Look at this picture. This young man is riding a wave using a surfing board. This is called surfing. Look at this animal. Most of you know this animal. It's snake. It's a snake. Most people don't like snakes because they consider it a harmful animal. Look at this big beautiful animal. This is called the white killing whale. It's the largest animal in the water, lives in the water. This is a whale. And look at this small animal which lives in a shell. It lives in a shell to protect itself from enemies. It's the snail. Let's move to the reading part now. On page 26 in your pupil's book, the title of the lesson is Amazing Adventures. You have to listen, read, and match. So you have to match each picture to the suitable line after you finish reading it, okay? As you see, we have used the letter K for line 1. So you have to fill in the boxes using the suitable letter, okay? Let's start reading. My adventures. I've seen a whale, but I've never eaten a snail. And I've swum in a lake, but I've never stroked a snake. I've dived in the sea, but I haven't been on TV. No, I haven't, not yet, not yet. But all these things I will do soon. I've explored a cave, but I've never surfed on a wave. And I've sailed down the Nile, but I haven't run a mile. I've traveled by a train, but I've never flown in a plane. No, I haven't, not yet, not yet. But all these things I will do soon. So you have to notice something in this piece of writing. It's like a song. And in songs there are rhyming sounds. Sounds that are similar or that are the same. Such as in lines 1 and 2. Whale, snail. Lines 3 and 4. Lake, snake. Lines 5 and 6. Sea, TV, and so on, etc. So this is called a rhyme, okay? When there are similar sounds, these are rhyming sounds, okay? So please, on this page you have to match each picture to the suitable line by using the letters from A, B, C, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and L. Okay? Let's identify the structure which was used in the lesson using the verb have. If you want to ask about a past or an old experience, you have to use verb have plus subject plus ever plus past participle, which is verb 3. For example, have you ever swum in a lake? Have is the verb have. You is the subject. Ever is ever, okay? And swam is the verb 3 of the verb swim. Swim, swam, swam, okay? Such as eat, eat, ate, eaten, write, wrote, written, etc., etc. So, you have to use the past participle of the verb when you ask using have. So if you want to ask a friend about a past or an old experience, you use have plus subject plus ever plus past participle. Have you ever swum in a lake? Question mark, because it's a question. So what's the meaning of ever? Ever means once in your lifetime. It means for one time in your life, okay? Once in your lifetime, it means for one time in your life. For example, have you ever eaten sushi? It means, have you ever eaten sushi for one time in your life? Okay, so this is the meaning of ever. Let's take a look at these examples. These two girls, the first girl is asking her friend using have you ever. Have you ever seen a whale? Yes, I have. Have you ever eaten a snail? No, I haven't. So, what you have to do is to know how to ask using have you ever. Okay? Let's move to your homework. As you see, there are 4 sentences in your homework. In the first one, you have, in number 1, you have to answer that question where have you ever seen a huge elephant is used, so you have to answer this question. Have you ever seen a huge elephant? Please, you have to answer on the lines, okay? Number 2, here you have to form a question for the answer. What's the answer? Yes, I have traveled by an airplane. So you have to form a question using have you ever, and sure you have to use the verb travel, okay? The same with number 3, you have to answer that question, and in number 4 you have to form a question, and don't forget to use the question mark with the questions, okay? So my dear students, thank you, stay home and stay safe. Bye bye.